The best players that I ever played with, you couldn't tell if they went 4 for 4 or 0 for 4.
Obviously, you played professional baseball for a while, and there are a lot of young kids here with perfect game and just out there in general. What's your message of advice for them who are really trying to make it to the next level? They want to have fun doing so, and sometimes it's difficult because there's a lot of pressure and a lot of voices coming at them at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably my two biggest takeaways from doing it, playing high school, college, pro baseball, is really kind of like the first one is almost detaching a little bit from like where you currently are, and focusing more on like the work that you're doing to hopefully get to the next level. I think a lot of the times, like, I know I felt like I was behind or I wasn't like good enough to be at the next level. But I think the thing that matters the most is like the work you're willing to put in to get to the next level.
Right.
And then, yeah, I think the hardest thing with baseball is like, I think as a kid, you like love it and it's just fun. And then like high school, college pressure starts to creep in a little bit. So just continuing to enjoy it and kind of detach from the results. So if you go 0 for 4, 4 for 4, the best players that I ever played with, you couldn't tell if they went 4 for 4 or 0 for 4.
Absolutely.
They were just the same exact guy. And baseball's a long season, so the more consistent you can be, the better it's going to be for you and your career as well.
You see guys like Aaron Judge out there who are pretty even keeled no matter what. You know, guys who are able to kind of separate that. And man, even if it's a really tough game for you, just separating that, flushing it after the game, you leave that clubhouse and it's over. It can help out a lot because, you know, when those bad times come, you don't want to be down too low. You don't want to go down that on that side. And then sometimes when things are really good, you go a little bit too crazy, right?
Yeah,
So
you
like
get a little bit the success is like fantastic, but it's all like big picture. You know, I like to approach it as a pitcher. It was one pitch at a time, one out at a time, one inning at a time.
Absolutely.
Because if you start thinking about like 7 innings, it's just too big. So yeah, I think that the more even keel you can be, it's just going to help you too as a player in your performance.
Sure.